Hey folks, this is Eric. Welcome back to my kitchen. And today's episode of Cheap Delicious Eats, we're going to go talk about the Vietnamese Banh Mi Pate Chalo. Just in case you notice, my voice isn't matching my lips. You promise you're not watching an 80s cult kung fu movie where there's somehow I just lost audio. So anyways, Banh Mi Chalo Pate is a staple of Vietnam. You go there, you'll definitely find it on the street vendors a lot. What I'm holding in my hand is the Jalo itself. It's a pork product that's been seasoned and then cooked in boiling water. It is wrapped in banana leaf to give it flavor and color and texture. So what I'm showing you here is morel liverwurst. Oscar Mayer has their version too, but in reality, in Vietnam, they use real liver, of course, and make it fresh. Personally, it's hard to find here living in Prosper, Texas, so I just go out to Walmart and grab this. Closely mimics the liverwurst pate that is known in Vietnam and to the French. But like I said, we're doing what I can get, and this does come close, but not quite the same. There is a lot here. What I always do is cut it in half, throw it in the freezer, and then use the other half as we go along. These are things you will need. Of course, the bread itself, French baguette, if you have it, that'd be great. Or the actual Vietnamese banh mi, if you have it. I am using the continued leftovers we have from Sam's. You get a dozen of them for $7. And we like it because it's a good size and it keeps well in the refrigerator, has a nice firm texture to it, and crisps up really nice in the air fryer or oven. Of course, then you'll need cucumber and then cilantro. And you'll need some black pepper, some soy sauce, the jalo itself, along with the liverwurst, and then soy sauce, if I had not mentioned that, and sriracha for adding a little spice. Let's get started. So you want to go ahead and get your bread cut. I always cut my bread while it's cold. It's firmer, it's easier to cut, and you know that's just my preferred method. However you want to do it. Once you toast it, the inside of it will get a little softer, and then it just doesn't so much. I don't know, is a proper term, but meaty bread, if you will. I go ahead and throw this into our toaster oven. I'm sorry, our air fryer at 370 for about 5 minutes. And like I said, toaster oven if you have it. Meanwhile, the cilantro, if you want to, you can leave it whole like that, or just coarsely chop it as I do. You don't want it too minced because then it'll just become smushy and such. As far as the cucumber, I don't know what this cut is called, but this is how we cut it. It still gives you a lot of flavor and crunch, while it doesn't make it too soft and smushy. It's not really julienne. It's just cut long ways, and you'll see that most banh mi places cut their bread like this. I mean, their cucumber like this. So again, you don't like it, cut however you want to make it. It's your sandwich. Feel free to have it. Also, one thing I'd like to mention is you go to a Vietnamese store or sandwich shop, they will add pickled cucumbers and daikon. I don't have that at home, so we're going to skip it. So what is jalo? This is jalo. It's pork that's been grounded up with seasoning and spices, and then wrapped up in there in a banana leaf and boiled. The reason why it's wrapped in banana leaf, number one, is give it the extra flavor and texture and coloring that the banana leaf gives off when it's cooked. It's really nice aroma and adds to the flavor. So we'll just cut out as much as we need, and then I'll put the rest, away in storage bag or in a container. Kelly loves to eat this just whole by itself, and she'll just sit there and just pop it in her mouth like it's a piece of pepperoni or something like that. Texture is kind of bouncy. Like I said, the pork is boiled after it's been. I lost the words for it. After it's been grounded up, and then with spices and seasoning, and then they boil this in there, and that's why you get this color and this texture. And we're just gonna use a little bit of here for our sandwich. Use as much or as little as you like. It's some people love it right off the bat, and some are acquired to it, and some just don't like it. You never know till you try, so I just go ahead and recommend you trying it. Slice it up however you like. I just went ahead and sliced up mine this way. Don't do it too thick, but don't do it too thin. Again, personal preference here. Moving on to the pate. Of course, there's a Morel brand liverwurst. Uh, they're closely resembling each other. Either way, it's a liver product, right? I always cut it in half, reseal it with a vacuum sealer, and we throw it in the freezer to use later. A little bit goes a long way. Sometimes Kelly would just eat this with toast or a cracker. What you want to go ahead and do is go ahead and cut your bread, or our bread's already cut. Push down the white breading inside a little bit, and then go ahead and spread your liverwurst or pate on the sandwich itself. I find that if the pate or liverwurst is warm, it spreads a lot easier. But mine's a little cold here still from the fridge. Plus, I don't want to heat up the whole thing. If you're just doing a little bit, I'd go ahead and recommend just scooping out what you need. It's kind of like butter, right? The softer it is, the easier it spreads. But we make do. Use my fancy butter knife here, just spread it. You have something fancier, you feel free to use it. Idea is just get a little butter, a little liverwurst or pate onto the bottom of your bread. Followed by that, I go ahead and put my soy sauce right into the bread itself. Some people put it onto the sandwich afterwards. I find it kind of runny then up at that point, and it's hard to spread the flavor. A little goes a long way, folks. So that's how much I put. Then I go ahead and add my sriracha on there, however much you like. I like mine a little spicy, so I'll put a little bit more. And then go ahead and put a little black pepper. I, again, put it straight on there because it sticks better to the bread. And then go ahead and pile up on your jaloa, however much you like or however least you like. This is personal preference. Just do as you please until you like the right consistent amount. Add your cucumbers. You don't like cucumbers, skip it. It's your sandwich. And then the cilantro on top. And you're good to go. I hope this brings some new kick into your life, trying out new things. And you like the video, please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel. You guys have any other ideas or any other requests, just send me a message on there and say, hey, can you make this or can you make that? I'm all about saving you guys money, especially in this hard times. We're all going through it together. And hey, let's make the best out of it. Thanks for watching, folks. And once again, folks, I do apologize for the voiceover. I'm not sure what happened to the audio. This is what Uncle Rogers would call a fooyah. Thanks, guys.